Hey yo, what's going on everybody? It's Tylarious aka Ty Killington. Yeah man, alright, in this video I'm going to be giving you guys my overall review of the summer DLC for GTA 5 Online, alright? So it's been almost exactly a week since the DLC has dropped. I've gotten to, enjoy a lot of it, got all the vehicles, I have played all the yacht missions, I've gotten almost all of the scavenger hunt, you know, little missions done or whatever to collect all the movie props. The arcade games, mess around with some of those, doing some of the free roam missions as well, some of the business battle stuff. And I wanted to give you guys my overall thoughts, opinions, my review, and kind of grade this DLC. All right, I want to talk about some positives, some pros, and I want to talk about some cons. Some negative things about the DLC. All right, now listen, guys. Again, thank you all so much for all your support. Thank you for just coming out of these videos and having a good time with them and enjoying them. If you guys do enjoy this video, don't forget to drop a like. If you're new, make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you guys don't miss any future videos. And seriously, guys, thank you all so much. All right, so let's kind of get into it. Let's kind of start small and then work our way up. Right. So for quite some time, we did not have a DLC, and the summer DLC was obviously kind of, I wouldn't say, it wasn't terribly delayed, but it didn't kind of follow the usual format. But it was still on, pretty much on track for what Rockstar does with their DLC schedule, right? There's a lot of rumors about cops and crooks and stuff like that. And due to all, everything that's going on, that seemed to have been, kind of scrapped or reworked a little bit. And then we got, the Los Santos Summer Special DLC. Okay, and that's what we have. And this is a pretty good sized DLC. We got 15 new vehicles, we got some new missions, some new free mode stuff, some new clothes. So pretty cool. You can add a couple of new properties to your property, I guess, portfolio or whatever. So add some new garages. You got the great 4x4 Yuga van, as you see right here, but it's not 4x4. It still bugs me. I don't know why, but it just really does. And one of the things I want to talk, the new open wheel races as well. Got those. I've ran through all those. Those are pretty good. I like those a lot. As I crash up against the wall right there. But, so we got this right here, and it surprised a lot of people. There was no drip fed content with this. And that really surprised me because that goes against everything that Rockstar has done for the past several years. Some of their earlier DLCs they would drop everything all together, and then quickly they realized that they could drip feed content, and you'd get you'd get like a decent size of content to be released on the launch day, and then every week following you get some more vehicles, you know what I mean, some clothes, whatever, and they would drip feed the content, week by week by week, and that would lead up to the next DLC. All right. Fair enough. It kind of pissed off a lot of people. I get it. I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to just keep, player activity and player interaction strong throughout the whole course. And then, you have a big spike at the DLC. Then you keep people, kind of, strung out, right? Keep them kind of stringing along a little bit with the drip fed content. I get it. It sucked, but I was okay with it because I understood what, the business point of view. But on this DLC, we got everything day one. That was crazy, I thought. I just didn't think that they would do that. So, 15 new vehicles. Really cool. And let's start with that. We'll start with the vehicles, right? 95% of this DLC, what you would pay for, all the, whatever you're going to spend your money on, is going to be the vehicles. That pretty much, from, I dropped a video earlier today talking about how much I spent on this DLC. And like I said, like 95% of it was basically vehicles, right? So with those 15 new vehicles, we got some really nice vehicles added. We got the 2 open wheel race cars, you know what I mean? And, we'll probably have a new top dog for those, previously it was the PR4. We'll probably have a new one that's going to end up being better. So that kind of shook up that category, right? Being able to create the tracks is always fun. The new tracks that you can race on that were already created by Rockstar, that's really cool too. You always enjoy those. But other than that, we got a lot of vehicles that are just luxury vehicles. They're just collection vehicles. We maybe have 1, maybe 2 that kind of shook up their category, and that's no fault to the vehicles themselves. Obviously, they're just video game cars, right? But we've been talking about this for years. The vehicle classifications in this game are terrible. You've got cars that do not belong in their categories, And in some cases, it completely destroys that category. And in other cases, it makes that car inside that category totally useless. People only use it just to have it as a collection or, a luxury vehicle. And then you don't really use it after that. So we didn't. I was hoping we'd get something to kind of mix up the super class. We'd get something to mix up the sports class. Something like that. And it was nothing too crazy though. So that's kind of a bummer because we got all these new vehicles, but no one's really going to use them because especially competitively because nothing's going to overtake the Pariah, the Italian GTO, the Krieger, the Emirates, right? So. And, the sports classic class is dominated by one car as well. The muscle class is a little bit more even, but nothing that was crazy and got shook up in that. So that's kind of a bummer. I hate to see that, right? Making the yachts a prerequisite, it's not really a prerequisite. You can still play the yacht missions without having a yacht. But if you want to get the yacht outfit, you have to host the missions. So just for a damn outfit, you have to spend multi-million dollars. You have to spend a whole bunch of money on the yacht itself if you want to get that outfit. And some people like me, we like to get all the shirts, all the outfits, all the masks and stuff like that. So if I didn't have a yacht, I'd have to drop, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 million on this, even with it being on discount, just for that, And let's talk about the yacht missions now. This is a major problem with Rockstar and their DLCs, right? And I'm going to make a separate video on this to kind of, rant about it and go into more depth. But I was really afraid with this. I talked to some people, online about this, and this is my biggest concern, that they would bring out these yacht missions, that they would be cool, they would be super fun, but the payouts would be trash. They've done this with the Agatha Baker missions. They have refused to, adjust the standard contact missions. And think about this. This week, we had double money on the new yacht missions, right? And even with double money, they're only paying out between 18 and 28,000. So that means on standard money, you're going to be making about $10,000 to $15,000 on these missions. Nobody is going to play these. And because of that, that is a major blemish. It is a huge flaw with this DLC. And I think that really, in my opinion, kind of lowers the score for my overall grade on this DLC. Again, I love the vehicles. I think they're great. I wish they would have kind of given us some more powerful vehicles to shake up the respected classes that they were in. I would have liked to have seen that. I'm okay with some of the pricing that we had with the consoles, the gaming consoles and stuff like that to add to the arcades. The clothes were really cool. Those are very, very, I think, appropriately priced. And then just the mission quality. The quality of these missions were great, really fun. But the payout on these, and I was really worried about that, is just not good. It makes it to where people will play these once or never even play them at all because of such bad reviews, right? If you hear from a whole bunch of your friends, yeah, these things don't pay out shit, why would you even waste your time? You just go back to duping cars or whatever else you're going to be doing. And that's another part of the problem right there. So, yeah, and that's too bad because the missions are really good, but yeah, the lack of payments, the issue with the payout system with this DLC and these missions was a major, major misstep on Rockstar's part. So for that, my grade for this DLC, for the overall, even though it's just a filler DLC, I can't rate this or score this anything higher than a C. I mean, that's it. I think the vehicles were a solid B+. I think the mission quality was, an A. I think the pricing on a few of the other, like the clothes and stuff like that, that was definitely an A. But just the shit payouts on this DLC, that drops it down for me. I'm sorry. I can't, rate it any higher than that because that's a major, especially for someone like me as a money grinder, that's a big part of it. And this was a big, selling point to this DLC, the yacht missions, right? We're finally going to be able to use the yacht for something other than just piracy prevention. We'll be able to get some good money from it. We'll have some great content. So that's just a bummer. But there you have it, guys. I really do appreciate you coming to the video. That's my grade. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you guys score this DLC? An A+, A minus, B. Do you give it like a 70 out of 100? For me, that's what it would be around. Between a 70 and a 75 out of 100, a C. That's the grade I have for this DLC. What would you guys score this and rank this DLC? Let me know in the comments down below. Again, thank you all so much for coming out of the video. I really do appreciate that. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for the Ills and Reels content in the game. Smash that like button. We'll see you in the next one. All right, peace out. Yeah.